Okay, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on in these videos. Basically, I wanted to mount a rear-facing camera onto my Mazda Speed 3. It's a 2011 Mazda Speed 3 hatchback. So one of the hard things about that particular year of car is there's really not a great way to get a backup camera installed. The license plate is super low on the car, so even if you put one there, it's like super low to the ground. I've seen some people cut apart their spoiler and mount one inside there, which is a lot of work and possible damaging the car. There's the possibility of water leaking into the car. So I was looking for a way to mount a rear-facing camera that was pretty minimal. You could reverse if you wanted to, and I didn't want any rust on my car 5 years down the road, rusting out my doors and things like that, because I've seen that happen. So this is my method for getting a rear-facing camera into your car. So we'll walk you through it. I hope this helps you. Okay, so the first step is to pop the molding off of the back of your car. You have basically two little tabs and a little clip that you just pull on that, and that comes right off. And you can see where you'll be able to route the wires through the rubberized, sealed, weatherized areas down through the headliner and down to the side of the car, and get the camera mounted onto that little piece of molding that we have right there. So you need to power the camera, and that's what we've got here is this wire, and this wire is going to tap actually into the rear backup lights of the car, which if you open the panel that's readily accessible, you can tap into the pink wire and the black wire. The pink's your voltage and the black's your ground, which is pretty straightforward. So here I've routed this wire down through the molding on the left hand side, and that gets it to the camera. The camera will then, the wire will run down through that weatherized strip, which I've run into the cabin and all the way up to the front deck of the car. Okay, so the idea is to take this molding piece, and this camera actually has a really great spot on there. So what I will do is drill two holes to mount this onto the molding piece, and that way the camera will be kind of up out of the way, and it should be completely waterproof since it stays inside the cabin. I just tested the camera, and it doesn't appear to take too big of a hit going through the tint. Maybe at night it might, but I think it's a good trade-off for having an easy mounting position like this. So we'll take a look and see how that looks on the final. Okay, so here's the camera all mounted and ready to put into place. You can see you'll want to test the angle, but it looks pretty sharp up there. Here's the full installation completed, and when it's up, it's maybe a little bit noticeable. I should use maybe some black screws, but from the outside you can't even tell it's there. And let's take a look on the inside what it looks like on the dash. And there you have it. The backup camera is installed. The line you're seeing across the field of view is just the defroster, but you get a pretty clear picture of what's going on in the back there. So it worked well. I am happy with it, and hope this helped you out.